All right, so today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about probability. But first, I want you guys to help me because my probability line is all mixed up. So we have 0 over here all the way to 1. Then we have some terms. So let's see if you guys can help me out. Okay. So if something is never, ever, ever, ever going to have a chance, zero chance of ever happening, what do we call that? Equally likely, certain, likely, impossible, or unlikely? Impossible, you're right. Okay. If something is going to absolutely happen, 1% going to happen, 100% going to happen, we call that certain. If something is in the middle and has a 50-50 chance of happening, we call that equally likely. If something may happen, but it's not likely to happen, we're going to call that unlikely. And if something is going to happen, not 100% certain, but most likely, we're going to call that likely. All right, so today I want to teach you guys how to find the probability of an event that will occur when we are given a scenario. So for example, Lee's teacher put 30 red pencils in a bag. Lee picked one pencil out of the bag without looking. Which of the following best describes a chance that Lee will pull out a red pencil? I always like to draw, so that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to draw a bag, okay? And in it are 30 red pencils. I'm not going to draw that, okay? But they are all red pencils. Okay? If the teacher puts their hand in the bag and pulls out a pencil, every single time it's going to be a red pencil because there are only red pencils in the bag. So when they pull it out, there's a 100% chance of getting a red pencil every single time. So when something is 100% of a chance, I'm sorry. Oops. That is 100% certain. So it is certain that Lee's teacher will pull a red pencil out of the bag because there are only red pencils to pull out. Ben's teacher put 30 pencils in the bag. Okay, so the same teacher. Let's draw our bag again. But 15 were red and 15 were yellow. So 15 were red. And 15 are yellow. Sorry, that's orange, but my pencil stopped working on me. There it is. Okay, so Ben picked out one pencil out of the bag without looking. So which of the following best describes the chance that Ben will pull out a red pencil? So in the bag in total, there are 30 pencils. What's the likelihood of him pulling out a red one? 15, because 15 of the pencils are red. What are the chances of him pulling out a yellow pencil? Well, out of the 30 pencils, 15 are yellow. So look at these fractions, 15 over 30 and 15 over 30. What do you guys notice about those? Yeah, they're the same, okay? So that tells us that Ben has an equally likely chance to pull out a red pencil or a yellow pencil because there's the same amount in there. Now we're going to do some scenarios together. We're going to think about where they might fall on our line. And I would say it's a probability line. So our first scenario is your teacher will let you have extra recess today. Well, let's envision that we were in class. What is the likelihood that your teacher would let you have extra recess today? Impossible? No, it could happen. certain it'll definitely happen? No, because there's always something that could come up. So is it likely or unlikely? Well, I know my class has been doing really good, so it's likely that we might get some extra recess today. Okay, what is the probability that our school has a principal? Well, we have Miss Short, right? So it's 100% certain. All schools have principals. What is the probability that we will ride on a bus before the end of the school year? Well, most of us already went on one when we went to the park and looked at soil. So I'm going to say likely. Some of us didn't get to go, and some of us won't ride a bus this year at all. And it's not 100% sure that we will do that. Let's do like 2 more. On your way home from school, you will see a live dinosaur. Dinosaurs have not been around for a long, long time, guys. So that's impossible. We will never, ever, ever, ever see a dinosaur on our way home from school. And let's do this one. You will have 2 birthdays this year. Well, I know my birthday falls in February 11th, and there's only one February 11th. So I don't think it's likely at all that I'm going to have 2 birthdays this year. Actually, let's do one more. You will get tails when you flip a coin. All right, just like we talked about with equally likely video, that a coin has a 50-50 chance of getting a heads and 50-50 chance of getting a tails. Because there's only 2 sides, you have only 2 options. So you are equally likely to get either a heads or a tails when you flip the coin. All right, good.